Well, it's mid-June here at the Louisiana Farm. I'm just loading up our farm dairy products into the back of the pickup here. I'll go take it over and put it in the kiosk. I've got one more case of goat cheese here. I kind of got it sideways. There we go. That'll work. Put it in like that. So how we doing? We got enough in here to keep it running for a while. Go ahead, get back closed up here. So we got the hay baled in the last episode. I think I was baling it at the very end there. So those bales need to get moved off the field, and we need to get, I think I'll have a worker do the rolling over there. Can I do it with the little Farmall? I'm not sure. Let's see, let's do a quick drive around. I think, actually I'd like to use the motorcycle to go check the rice fields, but I can see from here they're flooded. So that's probably fine. I guess I could drive out in the pickup and drive past. I'm not going to go over by the pumps. If I have to go over by the pumps, I'll take the motorcycle from now on. But if I can just drive up the side of the fields and see that they're flooded, I think it'd probably be fine. So now we got 3 of them. I'm gonna have to go all the way up there though, aren't I? Can I see? That's all that one too. Okay, I see it. I can see it from here. I think. I'm satisfied. Drive all the way down there. But yeah, usually a drive around the property in the morning is kind of a good idea. See where everything's at, remind yourself what needs to be done. Those hay bales need to be collected off the field, and then field gone over with the grass roller. And then out here in the field that we want to put cotton in, I guess next year, we've got 2 sections subsoiled. We need to get that top one there next, and then the whole field needs to be limed. And the only spreader we have is kind of that little small one that hangs on the back of the tractor. That's a lot of ground to go over with the lime spreader, and we'd be refilling that little one constantly. So we'll probably lease something to do that. Sugarcane looks like it's coming in very nicely. This will be our 3rd harvest of it. I think so. Or is it only our 2nd? Gosh, I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's got to be the 2nd. I was thinking it was going to be the 3rd. But I think you're right. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of sugar cane to do. Just like it's going to be a lot of cotton to do, but it's going to bring us in a ton of money. Look at it. We're up at $415,000 again. We were up at $1 million. We bought that land, and we're up at $415 again because we made $250,000 almost. selling the soybeans. So. Corn and soybeans looking good. Appears to be fine. I think we just got eggs from the chickens not too long ago, so it's going to be quite a while before we see that again. That is like the slowest producing chicken coop ever. Same one we had on Riverbend Springs. I believe our cattle could probably stand with some hay again. They do have the meadow grass, but we could probably use some hay. There's some in the trough. Toss a bale in there would probably be a good idea. I think that's it. Alright. Did we look at the dairy cows? No, we didn't. We just kind of drove past there. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Let's see. What I want to do is I want to grab this telehandler. Oh, first I probably should get a worker over going, huh? Let me go up, grab a hay bale from by the dairy barn for the beef cattle. Then I'll get a worker. I'm going to end up having to walk back, aren't I? Dang it, I hate that. Yeah, we'll get a worker up in the field on the subsoil there. What are they doing? Grabbing hay bale. That's right. I'm running out of hay bales over here, so I think I'm probably going to need to move the ones from over by the field to here. Wait till it's all done. These I was able to stack here so nicely because I had leased the mechanical loading bale trailer. I don't know if I'll be able to, well, I could do it. I don't want to do it just to stack the bales there though. Although I don't want to manually do it either, for that matter. But yeah, they should get moved over there. Get it in there. There we go. That'll do. I know. Let's see if I can get a worker to take it there at least on go-to. I mean, the field work in the field didn't work to get him to head over there, but maybe I can get him to drive over there with just like the go-to thing. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Same guy. Same guy as yesterday. Let's see what happens. Well, he sits there and tries to figure that out. He's blocked by an object. What are you blocked by? What could you possibly be blocked by? There's nothing in front of you, man. Am I too close behind you? The fence? What's the deal here? This guy, I gotta talk to Walter about him. I don't know if he's... Yeah. You're an idiot. I don't like that guy. See if she can find it. I hear her driving off. That's a better sign. Maybe the fence there was throwing them off. Alright. I don't see it in front of me. Where? Am I too low? I just don't see it. Oh, there she is. What the hell is she doing with that? Oh, God. Okay. She's driving through the sugar cane. It's one way to get there, I suppose. Goodness gracious. I tell you, workers sometimes. Okay. Up here into field they need to work on, and I can go do what I need to do. So these two have been subsoiled already, and then this one. Get in here, we'll hire the worker, we'll get out, and see how she does. Okay, so needs lime, needs plowing here, just needs lime where she's at. I'm sure she'll do fine. I feel better today. I've been feeling really worn down lately, but I think I'm good today. I just got to be careful, alert, not make mistakes. I made some mistakes in the other Let's Plays that have required recovery actions to try and fix what happened or mitigate. Whoa, I'm gonna fall in the water if I do that. Mitigate the error. We're doing okay on here. Nothing bad's happened just yet. Knock on wood. How about wrap on this tree trunk there? Okay. I got these hay bales to clear off of this field. Let's get that done. We'll get them over and pile by the side of the field, and then we can get a worker in here to do the grass rolling. We can take a load of silage and sell it. I want to feed the dairy cattle. For that, I think I want to bring down. Yeah, I'll have to bring down the New Holland because the Deutzfahr's over in the field doing the subsoiling, so that'll power that big mixer, no problem. Alright, it's just about 8:30. I got the final bale here. Let's see. I would like to see if I can get, I don't know, I gotta figure out, is that grass roller gonna be compatible with the little Farmall tractor? So I'd like to get a worker started on doing that. I'm gonna need this up here to work with the, yeah, it's just, oh man, too many moving parts at the moment. Let's see. So this grass roller here, it's a green line dowel maxi roll 630. So it requires 100 horsepower. Our Farmall's got 95. That's pretty darn close. That might pull it off. Let's see if I can make it happen. Let's run down and grab it. Gotta try and restrain myself from getting on the throttle on this thing. Put that right there. We're gonna put in oilseed radish. I wonder if we should get a bigger drill to do that. Let me do a little bit of maintenance here. And then we'll drop this off. So I really like these grass, using the grass roller. It's pretty easy to just get a fertilizing state on the grass field. So you get one from it having been cut, you still get one fertilizing state, and then you get another one for essentially free just by going over it with the grass roller next. Yeah, it's supposed to have 100, we only got 95, but it's close enough that I think we might be able to get away with it. I'm just going to put a worker on it. It's not like we don't have enough money to pay them. I didn't think that sometimes workers don't want to do what you want them to do. I don't see why not. I don't see why they wouldn't. I think I've used a worker to do the grass rolling before. So I think it ought to work. Let's see. I'll unfold it. And I think you can get a seating unit on this. I'm not sure if this is the same one I'm using on Monteregione with the seating unit to put in my catch crops. I'm just gonna hire the worker and I'll get out. Let him go do that. But yeah, you see we're 50% harvested right here. I don't know how he wants to go. You'll see the texture change. It'll get like darker where he rolls it, and then it'll say fertilizer 100 wow. Okay, that's a really small little bit you did there. Okay. Alright, so what do I need to do now? I need the New Holland. So what should I take? The pickup? Yeah, I'll take the pickup all the way up to the road. And I'll grab the New Holland, come back down to the dairy barn. We'll start messing around with feed. This has turned out to be a really nice farm. Everything kind of centrally, you know, it's co-located. Stuff is a little spread out, which gets a little annoying at times when the things you need are on the other end of the farm, but for the most part, works out pretty well. Let's just park in the shade over here. Did this turn again? I think so. Just rotates for us. I still got 2 IBCs of fertilizer in the back of here. I guess in case we get another fertilizing contract to spray. What I should do is I probably ought to get another tractor. I don't know what size of one we would need, but having another tractor probably going to be a good idea for the amount of workers that we have. Probably another like medium tractor that's on the larger spectrum of things. I don't know. I don't do the large tractors often. I did have, what, 1 or 2 on the Missouri farm? So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we will back it up here. I don't remember which one I had. I think it's on the rear. Yeah, there we go. But I think, I don't know if it'll take all this or not. My assumption is it's going to take all of it and then we can mix up some more. Nope. Didn't. Okay. I need hay though. How much milk is in here? 9,000. So I think that's enough. I think that's enough milk to take in our new truck. So let's do that. I thought I was going to be mixing up some more, but I guess not. Still got a half of one left. I think the bedding needs a refresh though, so. Like that all the way up there. So we can use this truck for the first time. Does the interior look just like the other one? I don't know. This is not the crew cab though. I think it holds 9,000. See what we can put in it. We'll take this to the dairy. I think it'll fill it up completely though, right? Nope. Looks like we'll hold 10. Who knew? It was pretty darn close to it. We'll run this into town to the dairy, and I think we'll go by the shop. Park under the shade tree there. So we got about almost $20,000 for that milk tank. It was 19,000 and something. All right, we'll check on used equipment. I think we'll get to spreading lime today. I don't know. So yeah, we don't need that. An electric car. I haven't had one before. I don't really see the need, so no. So under yield improvements, we're going to go to fertilizer spreaders. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get this Strewmaster because it's the biggest one there is. I think what that'll hold 10,000 is the max, right? Oh, what will a braid all hold 14? This will hold 15.6. 15. This would be smarter just because it spreads more. Its minimum is 24. And that might even be with the lime. This one I think only spreads lime out to 15. Although it holds more. This holds nearly as much. This is the smarter play. Get the big extension and put the spreading discs on it. I think that's the thing to do, and then we'll lease it. We will make them Michelins though. 2843. So yeah, we've got that leased. We can spread our lime, and then we'll just check with this guy. What kind of contracts we got available right now? There's a spinach harvest. I think there was a spinach harvest, and then there's like a bale wrapping one. Bale wrapping, I'd have to do that. Spinach harvest would just require too much of my attention, I think. Herbicide, nah. Yeah, I don't think we can help anybody right now. Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot of field to get lime spread on, so I think that'd be the most efficient way to get it done. Alright, I'll head back to the farm now that the milk truck's out. I'll probably park it over by the dairy side for now. can get the straw bedding into the barn. Okay, right there. Yeah, you need some bedding, don't you, girl? Yeah. So, let's see. We'll use the New Holland. I think I filled it up last time I used it, didn't I? Probably like 4 bales in there. I like this animation, it's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Another bale. This straw blower is kind of designed more for the square bales, but we do rounds, so it works, but well, I don't know. I could be wrong, I guess. Are our bales the smaller? Are these 150 centimeter straw bales? I think they might be. These are straw bales that we made in, what, the first episode of this Let's Play? Oh, it's sticking a lot, isn't it? We can definitely probably refill the straw blower. The hay buster. Wow. You're just gonna leave me with that little, huh? Alright. It's probably full of straw now. Pull right over here. I didn't even look at tractors at all while I was at the store, did I? Didn't even contemplate it. Get that one. Or if I get 2 of them in there, if I get them together here like this. There we go. Boy, that was a neat stack at one point. About 60 episodes ago. Door in the back's open a little bit. When I go to try and mess with the nozzle on the blower, it tends to move that. The controls are very close together. This one. There we go. I probably could put one more in there, but I'm not going to push it. And then I need to get that latched, closed and latched on the back. Let's see, it's probably... I can find the... That's the number. There we go. That's it. Okay. Put it away until next time. I assume that's back far enough. Okay. I think everything's going to be good in here now. It should be like completely full of straw, completely full of feed, completely empty of milk. The slurry's getting pretty darn full. Let's do something about that. Grab this tank. I could just fill it and move it later. I may do that because I don't want to come back and back it in, and I want to go get that lime spreader and get the lime and maybe get started on that after lunch. So with this I should be able to just fill it. That should have removed about half of what was in here. Let's see how far the bar is over. So yeah, it's about half full right now. That's fine. When it starts getting full more again later, I can move that, or when I have time. But what I want to do, hop in here. I'm going to head to the store. I'm going to grab that lime spreader. And then there is a place where you can buy bulk lime. So I'm going to head over there. I'll see you over there. We'll get it filled. Alright, so over here at this elevator complex, I'm not going to go over the dump pit. I'll go around this way. On the other side. there's a lime station for buying bulk lime. Which way does that? That goes up that way. Okay, that's perfect. I think perfect for what we want to do. Because we'll back in under it. But yeah, I didn't realize that this was even here because it's just kind of not obvious, and I don't play with the interactive zone markers on. I knew it was over here somewhere, and I was kind of trying to figure out, oh, let's see, better get that open first, huh? Because we're going to have to slide that right along the side of that awning. Get under there. How much do you think it'll cost to fill that? Probably not too much. Lime's not too expensive, is it? I guess we'll see the number at the end here. 6,614. That's for 14,000 liters. But that would be like a ton of that'd be like 14 pallets to be handling. So yeah, this is the smart play right here. Let's head back to the farm. I'll grab the motorcycle, we'll run out, see how far they are. What I could do is I could probably take a break for lunch to give them time to get further along. That might be a great idea. So she's probably almost done. Yep. Let me take a look at the map here and see how she's doing, but I think, yeah, she's almost done. She's got 2 headlands to do yet, and she's like almost done. So yeah, I think if I have lunch with Walter, that by 1 o'clock she'll be done. All right, Walter, I just got the call that they that she finished up over there, so I'm gonna hop on the bike and head over to get lime down on that field. I think we got, what, all afternoon to get it done? I'm pretty confident we'll get it done today. So I was thinking about it during lunch, and I think, well, it really doesn't matter. We can probably do it freehand if we have to, but we'll see what happens. I am going to have to open up the help menu just to see. I think we're limited on our spread width because it is lime. We'll only be able to get so much out of it because the lime doesn't spread quite as far as like the fertilizer will, so we'll have to be careful about that. I have a bunch of stuff to put to lay at the end of the day today. So there's a Deutz-Fahr kinda in the shade of the tree, but yeah. She parked it out of the way so we could get past it. And I guess since we are Americans, we kind of drive to the right. Alright, so what I said I wanted to do is I wanted to come to this far end over here, kind of go straight up to the road. Get over there, we will. Let's get past that tree, we'll start to unfold. Get over here. I have no idea what our working width is going to be, so I can't really set it. I have to kind of rely on what it says it is, I think. Let me pull up the help menu though, just to see what options we have. Fold, turn on. Yeah, we can't change the width at all, so it's gonna be what it is. It is what it is. So I think we get 24, maybe with the, I don't know what we'll get. Hopefully whatever it says, looks like we'll get 18. So we'll turn it here. Do we want to do 2 headlands? We got to turn it down to 1. The work direction I'm going to put on 090. I think will get us to the road. Okay. I think I'll just freehand it. I got more width than that. Okay. The problem with freehanding is you you tend to underspread at the edge. But this is like old school here. This is not exactly the field's not square on a cardinal direction, so we'll just try and guide off the edge. Don't want to miss any. I have to clean up that corner. I was missing pretty bad, but for the most part I don't want to have to come back and do it, which is why the steering assist is nice, but just the angle is not conducive for doing it the way I want to do it. I can come out here with the other thing, I guess. I should actually, if I would have left the steering assist on and done the headland, it would have probably been nice and orderly along the edge, but it's live and learn, right? I think we'll just go around the outside and then we'll color in between the lines. Oh man, this is huge, isn't it? Because we have the other one yet here. Okay, well, I'm going to go around the outside, then I'm just going to try and color in between the lines. We'll go refill when we run out, and we'll get this done.
And I feel so alone. I remember what Grandma used to say, my child, there'll be better days. Don't you worry, don't feel so alone. I will always protect you from harm. My love, my child, I'll be there always. No matter how far I'm away, in my heart, Grandma, you'll stay. You've been there all of my life, just to make sure that everything's right. And now I know that angels are true. Through the years, my angel was you. Through the good and the bad, you were there for me.
Well, it's 7:15 now. I'm kind of racing the daylight. It's also a shame that this is not adjustable spread width. I think my other spreader actually is. I don't know if it works with lime though. It might only work with the fertilizer. I think I'll have enough to get done. I am not keeping this lime spreader for another day. Can't really see it being justified. So if I run out, I'll just have to come out with the other one tomorrow. I don't think the lights, well, let's just see. Oh, I guess they could. I didn't think the lights would be bright enough and shine out far enough to be able to do this if it got much darker, but we're almost done. Flip around, I'll come back. We might even have some left over. It looks like it's been about, what, 56,000 liters that we ended up putting in here, so that's quite a bit. That was a lot of lime. It took a long time too. It was not fun to do particularly. I imagine it wasn't fun to watch necessarily. I think, yeah, there's some. It's like I thought I missed the spot. Oh! And there we go. That's what I was afraid of. Was the light doing that? I mean, we lost it all at once, didn't we? Well, that's it. We're done. Boy, it did get dark. Yeah, I don't know what to do, where to sign off at. I appreciate you hanging out with me here in Louisiana at the Louisiana Farm. Maybe I can turn the lights on the Deutsch Far and get a nice image to end it on. There we go. Dog's looking in the headlights here. There we go. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me here in Louisiana at the Louisiana Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.